back to Homepage. English time muna po tayo mga ka-homepage ha. Kalit-sabay ng pagbangon ng mga blogging sites at social networking sites gaya ng Facebook, Twitter at Formspring, nauso na rin ang pagbebenta at pagnenegosyo sa internet sa pamamagitan ng mga ito. Kaya naman, pwede na po tayong mag-shopping, we can do trade, at magkaroon ng mga transactions kahit na saang panig ka man ng mundo. Isa nga po sa mga pangunahing ginagamit ng marami to promote their products at ngayong umaga ay makakasama po natin sa isang talakayan, the CEO and founder of Multiply.com. It is our honor to have Mr. Peter Pezaris here in the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for
Welcome
having me.
to Homepage.
Oh, my pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's good I'm wearing red today. It's not obvious, huh? Okay, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How is Multiply.com doing right now?
Fantastic. Couldn't be happier to be here.
Okay. Our topic will revolve around online business because most of our audience know for a fact, I know for a fact, that Multiply is being used now as a hub, as an interface to be able to trade and to sell online,
Yes.
right? Okay, so now we're going to play a little bit of, it's a game,
Okay.
and then I just need you to help us out with this because I'm going to be stating like possible advantages, disadvantages of engaging into an online business. All you have to do, given your expertise, is to give us a thumbs up, yes, I agree with you, Eunice, or no, there, which is like, it's a disadvantage, okay? So here's your...
Thank you.
Your placard, whatever you call it. And the first factor, the first issue is investment-wise, capital layout. Cheaper to invest online than to have a brick-and-mortar store?
Absolutely agree. I think that's one of our primary advantages is that if you're an entrepreneur and you're just getting started selling, you don't have to rent a storefront, you don't have to invest in a lot of inventory. You can set up shop online for free on Multiply and get going. And then once you get a little bit of capital, a little bit of revenue in, then you can expand. Great advantage.
So it's really cheaper because they don't have to pay anything to Multiply, right?
Exactly.
Or any other social networking.
You can start with absolutely nothing. Just go online, set up your store, and then just build from there.
Correct. Instead of renting out an actual or a physical store. How about in terms of security of shopping? Like, on the part of the consumers, us, the end users of the products, would we feel secured transacting in an online business like that?
Absolutely agree. I think that one of the advantages, what our buyers tell us here in the Philippines, is that they feel safer transacting with Multiply because they know who to come to with a problem, and we have a buyer protection program, which means that if you have any problem at all with the transaction, you can come to us and we'll make it right.
How about convenience of shopping? Some people are what they call nocturnal creatures. You know, we would like to stay up until wee hours of the morning, 2, 3 a.m. We're still up, and we have that urge to shop. Is it convenient to shop online if we belong to this category of people?
Yeah, absolutely agree. I think that's perhaps the primary benefit, the best thing you can do, because you can shop in your pajamas. You can shop anytime.
You don't have to prepare to go to the mall.
Exactly. You don't have to drive somewhere. You can wake up and have a thought, oh, I need to buy something, and you can go online and find it. It's really easy.
Before I continue to the other issues about online shopping, when you created, you are the founder of Multiply.com. When you established the social networking site, did you have that vision that one day what started to be a friendly site to get friends and track your crushes when you were in high school or whatever would eventually turn out to be an online shopping portal? Did you see that happening?
It's a good question. The honest answer is no, we didn't. And one of the great stories about Multiply is that it's really the Filipino entrepreneurs that have allowed us to do this. And it's those people that started buying and selling online that really brought us to the point we are today, which we're now the largest mall in all of the Philippines, which is fantastic.
I do my shopping online. And what can you say about the Filipino users of the site?
Very friendly, engaging. I think that a big part of what makes Multiply successful as an online shopping destination is the fact that you can talk to the seller. So you have this conversation, you get to know each other,
Yes.
and then you can buy the product and you establish a relationship, which is really fantastic.
Because I think that becomes a barrier sometimes to online transactions.
Yeah.
The personal touch to
Yeah.
selling.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that because they get to mingle, they get to chat, they get to talk, and there are meetups, right? When you give out the product to the customer, you get to meet the customer too.
And you also get to see other people who have bought from that seller. So you feel part of a community that I'm not the first one, I'm not the only one. You're not taking a leap of faith, but rather you feel safe and secure that other people have had positive reactions, positive experiences, so you can too.
How about in terms of going back to advantages and disadvantages of transacting online or doing online business? How about for the part of the consumers, the opportunity to be able to market or to shop around, to compare prices?
Yeah.
Does the site provide that opportunity for us consumers to be able to shop and say, na, it's cheaper here?
Yeah. Advantage?
So
Definitely.
there's no thumbs down yet. Wait, let me choose a topic that could eventually. In terms of sizes,
Yeah.
at least for those who are selling apparel like fashion, clothes and dresses, is it difficult these days? Because I think that becomes a barrier sometimes. When you go to a store, you can get to try on the dress or whatever
Sure.
clothing
Sure.
piece that you're buying. But if you buy online, you don't really get to try it until you only get to see it once you buy it and you have it already, right?
Right.
So is that an advantage or a disadvantage?
I'd say it depends. So can I go sideways? Because
Sure.
I think that it's
You should have done a sideways.
yeah. So both, because it really depends heavily on the product that you're buying.
Okay.
Not a lot of people buy dog food online, right?
Right.
Because it's this big 25-kilo bag, and shipping that is difficult.
Yes.
But other product categories are really easy and convenient to transact online. So in the case of clothing, which is a big category at Multiply, it's that conversation with the seller that allows you to understand, oh, do the sizes run large? Is this going to fit me? And you talk back and forth, and you really get a sense. And you can also talk to your friends. One of the great things about the social implications of all of this is that you get recommendations. You can ask your friends and family, is this something I should buy? Have you had a good experience?
Yes.
And that makes it a lot more convenient to buy online.
And the testimonials would also help, right?
Absolutely.
And maybe you could personally chat to one of those who put up a testimonial there. Now, we're done with the game.
Okay.
Thank you so much for helping us out with that. And I'm sure there is instant confidence now on the part of our audience to shop online, hearing it
Great.
straight from you, sir. Now, how do you see social networking sites evolve in the next years to come? Taking it off from what has happened now, from how you started to how Multiply.com has turned out to be more of a shopping haven, online shopping haven for people, for Filipinos. How do you see it in the next, 3-5 years from now? Transitioning into what?
Well, I think social networking platforms are providing a great way for people, entrepreneurs who want to start a business to come online. If they want to try something new, it's a low-cost way, as we talked about before, and you have a built-in audience. So it's going to really dramatically impact the way that entrepreneurs start their businesses.
I'm going to go through also the social aspect because that's what the site is all about. That's why it's called the social networking site. Maybe lastly, to our viewers, you could give some advice on how to protect their privacy, because there's been a lot of poster issues, somebody creating an account for you and giving all the details about you, but it's not really you who created that account. How could we, as users of these social networking sites, protect also our interests and our, privacy?
I think that's a key issue, and one that's been fundamental to Multiply since the beginning. And my advice to everybody listening is that whatever you post online, only post something online that you're comfortable, that everybody else in the world will be able to see it, and it'll be attached to your name forever.
Yes.
So
Be careful.
Be careful out there. But it's a great way, having said that, it's a great way to interact with friends and family, and you'll meet new people, and it's a really social activity, and that's why people love it so much. But just be careful not to post anything that you wouldn't want everybody to know about.
Correct, because the whole world could actually view that, even
That's right.
people that you do not know of. And I believe there are security features, right, that they could tweak and change to fit whatever filter what they want to see only on the site?
So some of our competitors, and I'll leave the names out, have a history of changing those settings without telling you. So that's why you have to be so careful. On Multiply, we value our customers' privacy a lot. So if you tell us that you only want to share something with certain people, we'll honor that. And it's going to be like that forever.
All right.
So be careful.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter Pezaris.
Thank you very much.
He is the founder and the CEO of Multiply.com. Thank you so much for being with us here today. And for the rest of the gang who came also, woke up so early this morning, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter.